Happy Sunday. I'm so excited to be here. It's been a really busy week and I haven't had a chance to really dive into color work today, watercolors, and I want to do a something that I saw another artist doing the other day, and I'd like to recreate it. So I have this color card it's called Color Cube, and this is number 102, and I just pulled this one randomly the other day. It really has a lot of my colors that I really like. I like this brownish, kind of milk brown, milk chocolate color. I really like the teal turquoisey kind of color and this dark blue. And so here I did a color swatch from the watercolors that I have, which is this set. I think I got this set from Michael's. It is Artistro watercolor plain set, premium quality. So let's give them some water so we can use them today. And I'm going to be using my round tip watercolor brush. And there is a painting in my home that I really love. My friend was moving out of their apartment, and they were giving away paintings or things that they didn't want to take with them. And they had this very large painting. Clip this down because the watercolor is making it rise up a little. And I really was very attracted to the painting because it was these beautiful concentric colorful circles, and every time I looked at it, it made me so happy. Well, to my surprise, when I was watching the video that I watched the other day, one of my favorite artists and she does a lot of watercolor and mixed media with paint and other kinds of mediums. She was had created a master class of that artist, and the artist's name is Kandinsky. I did not go to art school, and I have not really studied fine art. I love art, don't get me wrong, but I've not studied fine art, so I'm learning as I go along. I thought about going to art school, but I think I like just the school of life. I think I like that more. And just learning as I go along. And so I want to read. I was inspired by what I saw her doing, and also I'm going to take the class that she has on exploring Kandinsky's color theory and the way that he did color, the way he painted, the way he did. So what happened is I'm going to have create some different colored circles in the center, and then have colors surrounding them. So I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to speed it up so you can see the process, okay? Well, not right now. I'm going to get started right here. And I'm using this color scheme. So there are 5 colors here. I think what I might do is mix the black and the brown together to get a richer color as the center. We'll see. So let's start off with some Payne's Gray and just make some beautiful circles. I love how watercolor moves. That is my favorite thing about watercolor. This beautiful terracotta color here. And this light brown. Put a little bit of white in that to lighten it up a little bit. There we go. That a little nice kind of milky brown. And then we'll go with some black. Can't go wrong with black, right? Some black there. Let's give it a little more color. And then now we can get to the blues. I really love this turquoisey blue. A little drier. I want to get more of a concentration of that color. Oh wow, such a bright, welcoming color. And then I did use Payne's Gray for the bluish color on that card, but I'm also going to use a royal blue. Let's see, how's that color look? Okay, that's a little too royal. It's not quite in the color scheme. More in the purplish. I need more of the black. How about, you know, I think I'm just gonna do a darker brown so I can stay in this color theme here. What's that? Yeah, that's not bad. I'm gonna go with this because this brown has a grayish undertone. Yeah, ooh, yes, I like that. And then here's the part where it gets a little scary. This is where I'm going to start drawing other circles and the color might mix. So I want to warn you, the color might mix a little bit. So let's go with the turquoise, my favorite color. Well, it's one of my favorite colors. And she just went around and created circles around, and they touched and kissed and bleeded into each other, which I was like, oh my gosh, I cannot wait for this. Okay, in this terracotta, I want to do the black with this terracotta color one a little wetter. I'm just gonna go around and let them mix. Oh yes. I like that a lot. Oh yeah, that's gonna look beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna go with this kind of grayer. I think this is called burnt sienna. I'm still learning the names. I think I'll bring her down here. Kind of do some dark colors together. Black in the middle there so they can start bleeding together. And then we have this lighter brown. Who doesn't like blue and brown together? That's one of my favorite combinations, is the blue and brown combination for sure. All right, now I got black, blue. Okay, do some Payne's Gray. Let's do another blue and brown combination. And then we'll do the terracotta brown and brown. Ooh, wow, okay, I like that. Ooh, I'm liking that one. That looks great. And I noticed that she was using like if there was a light color followed by a dark color. So I'm going to use this terracotta, the light brown, and the turquoise as my lighter colors. So let's go with that terracotta. against this. Yeah. And then we'll go with the turquoise. And I think I wanna lighten this up a little bit over here. Oh wow, this is so much fun. I don't know if you're geeking out like me, but I love this. I really do. I enjoy it so much. Let's go with this lighter brown. Let's see how it looks here. This one's getting kind of like a nice earthy tone. I'm enjoying that tone. Let's get it to bleed a little bit. There we go. I need to make sure I'm in frame. Oh yes, I am in frame. I'm having a good time. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with, let's see, I have black there. I'm gonna go black here. Oh, that's the Payne's gray. I might have to introduce some other colors just to break these colors up a little bit. So I think what I will do is I'm gonna go with a different blue that's kind of similar. Yeah, this is a more teal blue. I wonder how that's gonna look with, maybe if I do it a little lighter. Just like make it really watery. Okay, let's go in with the teal blue. Oh yeah, that really pulls it up. And I think I'm gonna use a red. Let's see, maybe like this red here. Okay, yeah, that red is in the similar kind of value. Okay. No, I'm not an expert at this. I'm still learning watercolor just like everybody else who's learning. And then this one, I think I want to follow up with maybe like a orange, yellow. Okay, let's go with this yellow here. Mix these two. Oh yeah, I like that. Some water here. That kind of brightens it up a little bit. You know, I'm supposed to be staying in these squares. It looks like I'm gonna have space to do maybe one more square. Let's see why the artist who was inspired by had her paper paint, what is it, taped down. I'm coloring in my watercolor journal, so I'm gonna see if we can make this work. All right, so now I'm gonna be able to do one more circle and then a border. And I'm liking how this looks, but it needs some more brightening up. So I'm gonna go with the turquoisey color here. I don't know if this is turquoise or teal. Let's see, what is this called? This one is light, no, that's wrong. Oh, lake blue? No, that's called light green. Well, I guess it's a greenish color. I'm saying it wrong this whole time. Whatever it is, I like it. So I'm gonna introduce some more water here so we can get some. Oh wow! Ooh, look at that! Oh, I'm enjoying the mixture of colors. Oh yeah, I'm gonna add something lighter to this one too, just to give it. And I'm gonna go back over these when they dry and add some marks and go over. I like to go over with pens or Posca pens just to add more to it. So this is just it's like this, I know looks very similar, but when I'm thinking I add some gold circles there, you better watch out. So I'm gonna follow that up with the yellowish color or orangish color I used here. Let's see what that does. Okay, it's not my favorite one, but it's definitely interesting. All right, I'm gonna follow up with some dark brown here. This is called Van Dyke Brown. Give me some Van Dyke Brown. Who comes up with these names? I don't think it was Van Dyke, because I have a feeling this color has been around for millennium. All right, let's see over here. We don't have any of the red looking colors here, so let's go with that terracotta. There we go. And these bottom ones, I want to darken that up. I'm going to go with the Payne's Gray. I think that's what it is. Yeah, Payne's Gray. I love this bluish gray. I think it's so beautiful. Ooh, yes. Really liking it. Okay, you need to stay on your side. Ooh, I almost dipped my paint into my coffee cup. Okay, no, there's nothing in there. That's what happens when you're having, at least this has happened to you when you're having fun. I lose track of what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. Yeah. Okay. Oh God, Lord help me. All right, I need to go with, I want to go with a darker color here to accent this light green. And maybe I'll do, do Payne's Gray yet. There's black already in there. Which brown is that? I think that's the dark brown. So I can go, well, actually, I may have to go with the lighter brown for now, but let's see. Okay, that's not too bad. All right, so now I finished the circles. Now I'm gonna go and do out to the border. And all the way up to the lines. So I think I'm gonna go with this one here because it's mostly dry, and I'm gonna do a blue there. Which blue? This was a different blue. Which one? I think it was this one. Okay, I'm gonna go with the blue just to see if that'll help this pop a little. That's good. I like that. There we go. Go all the way to the line there. Oh, wow. I can see why she was having, the lady who was doing this, she has this delightful, like she's just filled with joy as she is doing this, and when she sees something she likes, she just has this beautiful, like, hearty, fun chuckle. And you can tell that she is having a good time with what she's doing. Yeah, oh, I want to see them. Yeah, there we go. It's a little too, I don't like clean art. Never have. Probably never will. I don't like clean art. I like it to be a little bit messy. or if there is some structure, there's some, like, what do you call it? I don't know, maybe it's not clean. Maybe the term is loose. I like loose art. I like my art loose. Sorry for those who might be offended by that statement, but I do love loose art. I like it when things mix and play together, or, you know, it's surprising that, you know, those two are together. Okay, there we go, like that. Now that looks interesting. Adding a whole nother circle. Maybe I should participate. I think I will. Adding a whole nother circle. Ooh, I like that. That's interesting. I'm glad I participated in that. Okay, let's do the dark brown. Let's see if that we get more opportunities to participate. And something that I wasn't trying to do. But that's what I like about the paint. It sometimes invites you to do something different because it kind of tells you what it wants to do. And this circle is very, very inclusive. So let's add a little bit of that and see what happens. Okay, and this one I want to do that yellowish orange color. Oh yeah, that looks wonderful. Okay, we're going to paint around the paper clip. There we go. Gotta work on my setup, but it's gonna have to wait because I'm having a good time. There we go. Wow. I want to do another one. I want to touch up just a few areas because I do want lots of color. I want this whole thing filled with color. Intensifying these. Okay, and this is still drying. I thought about drying it with my heat tool, but I want to just let it dry naturally. So when it's done drying, I'm going to use some colors. So I'm going to use my favorite, one of my favorites is gold. I love gold accents. This jelly roll is my favorite white gel pen, so we're going to use some white marks. And then I have this one. It's a copper colored, what kind of marker is this? I think it's, I'm not sure, it's like permanent. Yeah, may not be using that one. It's not, I would love something with a redder color. And then of course the white, let's see if it'll work here. Okay, come on, you can work for me. It's a little too wet. And then I have these, this is Master's Touch. I got these pens from Hobby Lobby. And so this one is a kind of pinky brown. Ooh. I don't think I like that color. Nope, not using that one. Okay, so I'm glad I'm testing these out. This one is kind of like a taupey pinky brown. Okay, that one is good. It's got kind of like a pinkish color to it. I like that. You get to stay. Y'all get to stay. And this one, I don't see the names on this one, but it's kind of like a, it looks like I used this before with some yellow, so I'm just gonna get the yellow out. There we go. Okay, ooh yeah, I like this one. I wish it was a little bit lighter. I wonder if I have a lighter. See if I have a lighter color in this. And then of course, I'm gonna use some black pasta pen. That works good. I have this teal plastic pen. Okay, it's on this last leg, but I do have another one. And then I have this navy blue. Oh no, the navy blue dried out. Oh, there you go. Ooh, I was freaking out from one. This is one of my favorite colors. I don't have to get another one. Ooh, yeah, I like that navy blue. And then I have this off-white that has pink on it. So, ooh, that happens with Posca pens. But I do like that color. Let me see if I can get this pinkish color off of it. Okay. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Oh yeah. Okay, I like that. Beige. What am I missing here? Sorry for the noise. Okay, maybe I'm gonna try this brown. All right, let's try these two. This is a brown Posca pen. Yep, that'll do. And this one is kind of like a peachy color. I'm hoping it'll do a better job than this color right here. Okay, yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's definitely much better. Alrighty, so we'll see how this goes. I'm not gonna go completely crazy, or maybe I will, but I want this to dry naturally, and then I will go back over and add some circles. I loved how she did some mark making. I'm gonna, I've been exploring Andinkra symbols from Ghana. They're symbols, tribal symbols, and I'm exploring those. If I find one that I think I can do here, I might. But of course, I'm going to do my circles, which I absolutely love. I'm seeing that I want to do some lines and dots. So we'll see. Alrighty, be back soon. On the party, I got started without starting the camera, so I think you can see. I'll bring you in a little closer. Made these marks on it already. I did that with the, this is a gold, what is this called? Something, oh, I forget, but this pen. Then with the Jelly Roll pen and white, I was adding some scratch marks. You really can't see them, but something that I really like about art is I love creating layers. And even though we can't see everything, those extra bits, they create energy that you can experience in it. So this is this tan color, so it's like a lighter color. So I want to do that to maybe highlight some areas just to give it some contrast. I think I might do some X's. Yeah, I think I'll do like 3 X's. I use the rule of 3. I like odd numbers, so I tend to use those in my art. They just seem more interesting to me than even numbers. So I'm gonna do 3 hugs. Okay, I did 1 there. Oh, I did 4 there, so we'll go ahead and put a straight one out there somewhere. The human eye will kind of, we like to organize things. I'm gonna turn this around. Sometimes it's helpful to see it in a different orientation, but our human brains like to organize things, and it's much easier for us to see odd numbers instead of even numbers. Let's see, this is a vibrant color. It's a little dry. I think I might take advantage of that dryness in some places that need a little more color. I might just add little touches of blue to kind of break up the color. Yeah. Okay, I might give it a little bit. Okay, there's a little bit there, not a lot. I'm just gonna gently just kind of drag it around. See what, just get a little bit of color. Okay, I like that. I like these little bits here, just little hints. Okay, this is a mauvey color. Oh, it's kind of an orange color. Okay, let's pick up some highlights here. I'm gonna do a little bit there. I want a little bit here. I want some right here. Here's the dark blue, and it's not that juicy. Let's see if we can get some more. Go in there. Maybe that pump that I did here was the last bit. All right, well I kind of like that it's a little dry, so that means that it won't be really juicy. Yeah, it's not really putting out much. Okay, there. Ooh, okay. I'm glad I tested over there. Let's add in a little bit. Let's go here on the outside. And I want to add some blue right here on the outside. And maybe noticeable. It's a little more than I want. Let's see if I can get some of it up. Not really. I'll go over it with something else. Okay, maybe I'll fill in right here. Okay, that's a little darker than I want. I don't think I'm gonna do this black. And there's this cream color. Adds a little bit of brightness. I like the, okay. That really kind of took over a little bit, but I might go back with a darker, this maybe the brown. Okay, and let me see if I can light this up a little bit. All right, I'm losing some of the stuff that I like in there, but we'll see. All right, I think I might do one circle there, and maybe one outside. There we go. That kind of balances it out there. All right, I think I'm done with this. I want to soften this white. I have this, the brown. Kind of soften it a little bit. I might go back in with the gold because this was a little more than I wanted. Okay, oh, that's better. I feel better about that. That line there. Okay, ooh, I like how that looks with the brown kind of toning it down a little bit. It's making some of these other ones look a little boring. Okay, I'm gonna have to try that again somewhere. Yeah. Okay, that's okay. I like how that's going. And then I have this peachy one, or is this the? Oh yeah, that's the one. Maybe I'll tone this down. Kind of take that down a little bit. Oh yeah, I like that. Okay. Color that in. I'm back in the gold because I really liked how prominent it was in some of these circles. So I'm gonna come back and add that as like the icing on the cake, which I love the gold. Give me gold. Well, I'll take gold, but I like gold in my artwork. Oh wow. These circles are getting very groovy. Oh my goodness. They are getting groovier by the second. They seem a little psychedelic to me. Oh, but I love experimenting. You know, and look, I like to see how the colors mix together and look at, you know, what would I do again and what did I like and what did I not like. And the only way I'm going to find out is by doing it. That's the only way I'm gonna learn what I like and what I don't like, what works and what doesn't work. Oh, now this is working. Okay, I see how you are, navy blue. Yeah, that's the only way we learn. Actually, I want to see if I can get some navy blue dots here because that will kind of pull that Payne's gray color. There we go. Ooh, those are kind of big, but they will tone down when they dry. Oh yeah, I like that. Kind of breaks up the. It's getting a little muddy there. I think I need to add something right there. And I just go with what feels right. Like where do I wanna add the color? I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of like I do think about what I'm doing, but mainly it's doing what I like to do, making marks and colors that, I don't know, that have my attention. Right now, I'm really enjoying circles a lot. I'm really having fun with circles and dots. I find them really interesting, and I don't know, I'm just attracted to what they mean to me. The circles, you know, this always, this thing does not want to work. Let me see if I can get another one. I have many. I like how circles, ooh, yes, juicy. I like how circles kind of complete. Go back over here. You know, it's always together. I really am grateful that I'm a woman and that I have a lot of circles. a lot of roundness, my feminine roundness. I really enjoy that about my own body, and I like that in my art. There's something really special about circles, and I've gotten into these scratch marks. I really enjoy doing these scratch marks too. Kind of breaks it up a little bit. Oh wow. Okay, I think I'm gonna put some scratches here. I don't like how that X was over there by itself. And then now it's over here. We're gonna cover those up, and I'm gonna highlight these ones that I already did. Okay. I think I want to add a little bit of black. And a couple of these. I'm going to try using a black pen. Just adding like a little thin black line for some definition. Kind of. There we go. Black makes everything good. Ooh, yes. Okay, I think I'm okay. Well, okay, I thought I was done. I thought I was done, but I see some areas that I would love to highlight a little bit. Draw your eye in. Okay, I'm gonna say this is done. I feel good about it. Today is Father's Day. I like to put the date at the bottom so I know when I did it, and sign my name, Kia. And so this was my attempt at doing circles and colors and marks similar to Kandinsky. I really like his work, particularly his color work. Yep, and here's my kind of swatch pad. And I think this is really cool. I think what I probably will do is also do some mark making on this another time. This is screaming for mark making. So yeah, when I'm done with this book, I'll do like a whole flip through of the book, but I really enjoyed this, so I hope you enjoyed too. Alrighty, I'll see you when I see you. Bye.